It's stolen by Davis. Here's Hamilton. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. As magical as the 2014 playoffs were for the Blazers, remember they beat Houston in that first round. That great shot by Lillard late to win it and move on. 2015, not as much. You know, Greg, they drew a very tough Memphis team, as you recall, in the first round.
Yeah, you often talk about styles making fights. Very similar in this series. They would go on to drop the first 3 games before being bounced, but still a good showing for a team that struggled mightily down the stretch with injuries.
Here's McGrady. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swing, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it. And, you know, just as you said, Portland didn't have enough to get by the Grizzlies in the first round. Ended up losing in 5 after taking 1 game, and that was game 4. Just had a hard time breaking down the Memphis defense.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put out.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it,
Yes,
Clark.
he is.
Yeah.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Rollins checked in for Jefferson, and Smith subbed in for Hamilton. Portland also making some changes. Davis comes in for McGrady, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Now, another loss for the Blazers when they were the 4 seed, as you mentioned. As a franchise, they have lost in the first round every time they have ended up as the 4 seed. Not exactly a good position for them to be in.
Westbrook kicks to Martin. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Knocks it loose.
What is that?
Now the Warriors moving it up. Smith's running. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Rollins with a screen on Westbrook. Off the screen and slam dunk by Rollins.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and then this is even a better game we got going on right now.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And the Warriors making a change here. Diaw's checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Shaq's checked in for Howard. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Matthews in for Kevin Martin. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Down low, here's Rollins, and that one is stuffed right through.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. It's Westbrook with the drive. Offline. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Portland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. They've got O'Neal. Anthony out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's McGrady in a 2-guard. Hamilton outside. And D.Mo kicks to Stockton. To the middle. Here's Jefferson. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got his 7th assist here tonight. Jefferson's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. McGrady outside. O'Neal passes to McGrady. Shaq is screen on Hamilton. McGrady kicks to Shaq. It's stolen by Jefferson. Knocked away. Taken away by Anthony. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
I certainly hope so. I mean, it's been a terrific contest, and there's nothing like a pair of teams just balling out the way they have been.
And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Anthony Davis comes in for Boris Diaw. And it's Williams in for Stockton. The dish to O'Neal. Anthony sets the pick for Irving. Kicks it out to Leonard. Here's McGrady. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
Warriors trail by 4. Stolen by O'Neal. Leonard kicks to Shaq. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. And he gets it to go. And it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 6. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Here's Jefferson, and the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
McGrady with the ball. Hamilton defending, and really deep three that time. And that's now 11. Points for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Oh, what is that?
1:33 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Got that one up quick.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
No coverage that time. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see. Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the three.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're in front by 6. 1:15 left to play here in the 4th. 1:15 left in the 4th quarter. Shaq against Jefferson. Here's O'Neal. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
Irving from long range. Portland again missing. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Hamilton outside. On the wing, Wiggins. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many.
There's nobody in front of us unless somebody ran right in front of us. Oh, that's crap.
Looks better from that range.
And a wide open look for Irving. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on it.
The shot's good from Irving.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 9. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
You know, you like the fight all the way to the end, but let's face it, guys, this one's over.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I really think you shouldn't be allowed to call timeouts late in the ball game if there's no chance for it to do any good on the scoreboard.
J.R. Smith on the wing. Three-pointer. No luck. From deep, Richardson. Off target. And so it's Portland winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.